Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. We've just been talking about trying to figure out how to win, right? We've been trying to come up with some strategies for rearranging some things in our lives and just want to win, right? Well, my pastor said something Tuesday and then he said it again today, and it stuck with me. He was saying that it should bother us when we don't win a battle. It should bother us when we fail a test. We can't just simply say, oh, well, I tried. Better luck next time. No. Not with life. That's not the way to win. He said it should bother us, and I agree. I agree. Um, and his word of encouragement to us and correction is that when you lose and it bothers you, you should stop. Take a minute and figure out what it was that you did that caused you to lose, that caused you to fail. Because if you don't get the correction, if you don't take a moment and look over your shoulder to see what happened, you're going to lose again. So I started thinking, you know, I sometimes give myself a free pass. And when I say that, I mean, there may be something that happened and I didn't do the best possible thing, but I didn't do the worst possible thing. And so I would rate myself, right? I'd be like, well, maybe I didn't pass with flying colors, but I didn't fail. I might have got a C. I might have got a D plus. Sometimes it'll be a B. But today I was thinking about some of those. I know in college, we had college courses that were sometimes pass fail classes. Either you passed it or you failed it. And I'm like, man, hmm, maybe that's what this is. Maybe with these tests that we're getting in our lives, I kind of believe it's not A, B, C, D, F. I think it's pass or fail. And so many times we found ourselves going around the same mountain over and over and over, going through the same test over and over and over. Maybe the season has changed, so to speak. So when we go around the mountain this time, what was green before may be brown because it's fall. What was with one person before, maybe with someone else this time. But if you look at it, it's the same geography. It's the same demographics. It's the same whatever. Um, just coming at a different time. And so I encourage you, like I'm encouraging myself, to stop giving myself free passes when I don't do what I should have done. When I don't do the thing that I know would bring God glory. Because some of this stuff we're doing, like I said, we're giving ourselves excuses and outs. But is it bringing God any glory? And so if it's not, we need to tighten up, do what we're supposed to be doing, look at it for what it is, and say, okay, did I pass that test or did I fail it? If it had to be one or the other, did I pass it or did I fail it? If we passed it, we need to give God the glory for His grace. And if we failed it, we need to stop, think about, and ask God, what got me here? How did I get here? What didn't I do right? What didn't I check? And I'm going to say this real quick and then get off. One of the things that I really believe that happens is that we don't mm, we don't check whatever it is quickly. You know, we say, oh well, and move on, but we need to check it. Like right then, right there. Stop. Not by the time we lose the battle, because I feel like it's a progression. And if we catch it quickly, we can correct it quickly. That's just like if I'm taking a natural test and I just start bubbling in anything, just start doing anything, you know. But if I get one wrong and I'm like, that doesn't seem right, and I study it, I go back, you know, you can catch your mistakes. Maybe I shouldn't even say like a bubble in test. I'll put it this way: writing. With writing, I tell all my students, read over it when you finish writing, and you'll probably catch your own mistakes. Now, how many of you have done like me and you send a text and then you look back at the text like, what in the world did I just, what was that? Why did I put that? Why did I? And sometimes it's autocorrect and sometimes it's just that you didn't pay attention. Even if when we finish the text, if you look back over it before you hit send, you'll catch your errors. So some of these times with what we're doing in our lives, before we go any further, catch the error, correct it, and then move on. If we don't and we find ourselves losing, then we need to stop before we go any further and say, okay, God, show me what I did wrong back there. Show me what I did wrong because I want to win. All right, y'all. Well, this has been One Moment with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing inspiration. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you got to flutter before you can fly. But we're going to fly up out of here. I love y'all.